Hello, this is a daily metamorphosis. Hello, you all. This is the first day that we born as something else. I take you back with the story. I am not the person that you perhaps see me online or saw me in person. I'm not the person who used to go to startup conferences and talk about business ideas and technologies and go late in the night with the investors into titty bars, and when they are drunk and high enough I will get their money to build my idea. I'm not that person anymore. I have passed on through my own exodus, and now I strongly believe that I'm going back to the jungle. And I'm really happy to say that I have crossed the no point of return, so I cannot go back to the old world. I simply cannot. I would feel very, very imprisoned in that lifestyle. But I have taken a trip to another continent, to another planet. I am flying in the universe 24/7, and this is hard to believe. Like I sleep in the daytime so that I'm well rested, so that I can travel in the night. And I do work there. I do document this work in the daytime to computers and machines and communicate it with people like I used to do in the old world, but I have completely given up of trying. I'm not trying to produce anything to anyone. I am only trying to discover myself, and through this self-discovery I discover a lot of new ideas, a lot of creativity. It is unstoppable, unfoldable, unimaginable amount of creativity that we as one person can create. Now, if this creativity and the output is interesting to you or interesting to others, is completely another thing. Maybe it is, maybe it is not. But what it is gift that is given to us. Everyone is so unique that there is no two nipples that look exactly the same. There are no two dicks that look exactly the same. And I'm on the quest to go back to the jungle and find these wooden sticks and magic mambos that make me happier, happier. It's exponentially elevating happiness journey, and I invite you to join me into this journey. We can still develop code, we can make websites, we can make applications, we can make banks, we can make cities, universities, but we do it through our own hands. We experience those things and then we document them and then we analyze them and then we produce iterations and iterations of beautiness. It's unimaginably beautiful, that life we have, but it has been taken away from us. And it's been taken away from us by the internet, by the society, by the media, by everyone, even ourselves. I don't want to blame one particular organization that we do this thing, but we allow this to happen to ourselves. This is the worst thing, that we allow us to be imprisoned. If we create too much content, we get into a prison for 1 week. If we like too many women online, we get into prison for 12 hours. If we ask weird things on Google, we get into the prison for 20 years. Who knows? All of these things are just derivatives that take you to the prison. So you kind of learn not to ask anything, not to do anything. You are practically happy of doing nothing, and this is not the purpose of our life. We are not here to be like a fruit. I found this fruit is a castagne, yet tasty fruit that you can eat. But I was polishing this. I spent 1 hour just polishing it, and you can see how shiny it is. It is absolutely beautiful, one single thing, but I spent 1 hour just to shine it, and it became so important to me after 1 hour of shining that it starts to look beautiful, and I want to preserve this for the rest of my life. And there are millions of these out on the street for free of charge, but they don't have the same context, they don't have the same metaverse what I have with this, because I spent time, I put appreciation, I put attention. But yet again, we are here on this side, so we have to change to here, talk more about what will be life after you leave the prison. It is, in the first place, so overwhelming that it is like you have acid and everything all at once, like everything is free, everything is tangible, everything is something you can create, you can inspire, you can react. You are open source, you are walking open source metaverse entity in the universe. And this starts from giving respect to the nature, giving respect to the animals, to the chairs, to the pillows, to everything. And once you have this balance of universal respect, the universe starts to respect you back. And that's why metaverse is happening. That's why it is, if I write something, it will happen more or less within 5 minutes, sometimes at the same time as I'm writing something. It is happening in my world, in virtual or digital or real world, doesn't matter. I appreciate all of those channels the same way. It's just sensories going to my brain. In the end, it's all of here, what is happening. So once you get to this balance, you are the one binary code in the database, but you can swim freely like an ocean dolphin, and you can jump between the oceans. And it is so beautiful because you have all the knowledge, all the information instantly available. And you don't need any of these things that will put us into the prison. You don't need email account, you don't need bank account, you don't need Facebook account, you don't need metaverse account, you don't need any of those things, because eventually those things either drain your money or put you into the prison. So I hereby declare me, Jair, not. Wait, how was it? This one, remember, there. Jair, no erola. So we present a new world where we can exist with much higher level of intelligence, knowledge, awareness, love, peace, happiness. None of the bullshit that you here 99% of the day and you repeat those things 90% the next day. So I'm giving you free life where light, speed is common things. Like making a coffee, you can have all of the knowledge, all of the ideas, all of the wisdom, all of the creativity, everything in so short time that you become more overwhelmed at what you're going to do with it. Now we are back away from the prison, so we can talk more about creativity. Creativity, they say that it's on the one side of the head and then the prison is on the other side where it's the mathematics and logic. I think that we can crossbreed those neurons and they can actually start to work together much more efficiently, that it's not like, left or right. We have actually millions of possibilities, and I have crossbreeded all of my neurons now for maybe 10% of my capacity, and I already see so many new things that I don't have the tools, the technologies, the means to document the amount of innovation and inspiration and passion and love that is coming from this, all of these things, all of this universe. Like I'm not here, and that's why I have to start to develop new languages, new communications, new coding. Yesterday, we developed coding mechanism for blind people with sign language, and you can do it in stereo. So you can literally close your eyes and with one hand, jae no ero la, and then with another hand, jae no ero la, and then with two hands you can code even if you don't see anything. You can code even if you don't hear. And this is the thing, the brain does not sleep. It is all the time active, it is all the time here, it is all the time creating something, thinking something. And the less that you think, the more your brain starts to grow, because she thinks she needs to elevate, she needs to go to the sun, she needs to go to see the sun. And once you've seen the sun, you thank that she existed, thank that she gave you this beautiful light, because at the same amount, this is the theory. And I have to go back to the prison, because this is the same amount of energy that comes from the sun to you is equal to the same amount of energy that you give to the sun. So you literally light up the sun. Now I come here to the middle because I have to finish. I want to do other things. That this is getting boring for me too. But you are literally lighting up the sun. You create energy, you create counter energy, you create sun. We all together, we illuminate the sun, we illuminate the moon. If we don't put attention to the sun, it will die. If we don't put attention to the moon, she will die. So if you can imagine how much you have energy, you keep the light ups in the sky, you keep all the stars in the sky. It's your duty, it's your responsibility, and once you understand that you are holding the universe on top of your head, you stop worrying that you pour the milk on the floor, you stop worrying about your car burning in the street, you stop worrying about your old job or your old things, and you start living. Welcome to Daily Metamorphosis. This is your host, Henry von Blockhaus from Berlin. And as we say in sign language, Jaer no e erola. Thank you.